Hi everyone, my name is Luisa and I'm a mom to a 1-year-old boy. Here are the things that I've learned in my first year of motherhood. So number one, pregnancy is not all sunshine and rainbows. By the time that I found out that I was pregnant, I was already 3 months along. I almost lost my baby 2 weeks after I learned that I was pregnant. So I was in bed rest for almost 2 months. I was also diagnosed with gestational diabetes, and then I also had UTI by the end of my pregnancy.
I guess one of the biggest things I learned from pregnancy is that it's not always going to be the picture perfect experience that you see online. Sometimes pregnancy can be really difficult and scary, and that's okay. Every pregnancy is different.
Number two, breastfeeding is a skill. I really struggled with breastfeeding. My nipples were cracked, torn, and even bleeding. There were also nights na napapaiyak talaga ako because the pain was just so unbearable. During my first few weeks of breastfeeding, nasusuka talaga ako pag naririnig ko si Seb na umiiyak because I knew that it was time to breastfeed again. I also felt really insecure kasi I've watched a lot of TikToks about breastfeeding. Tapos I asked other moms as well for advice kasi nahihirapan talaga ako. They made it seem so easy. Alam niyo yung parang ang dali-dali lang para sa kanila. Although they admit that there was a little discomfort. Pero yun lang yun. And it actually took me 3 months to be okay with breastfeeding. Kasi before talaga, parang ang pangit talaga ng feeling pag nagpapa-breastfeed ako because it was just so painful for me. And that was the moment na I realized na breastfeeding is really a skill. And sometimes it takes time to learn and that's okay. And if it doesn't work out the way you hoped, that doesn't mean you're less of a mom. Number three, I underestimated how much my baby needs me. So I've always known that babies need their moms, pero I never truly understood how much until I became one. There are so many things that I used to do without even thinking. Like I can take long showers, journaling, even work on my small business, or even just some alone time. If you're not a mom, parang ang babaw lang talaga ng sinasabi ko. But believe it or not, it's a luxury to me now. There are days where I miss having the freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I think it's okay to admit that. I love being a mom, but I'm still learning on how to make space for myself again, if that makes sense. Number four, I discovered a new kind of love. So this is something I have never felt before, and it might sound cheesy, pero I felt it the moment I laid eyes on my baby for the first time. I am not so sure how to explain it or even find the right words, pero my heart felt so full. Like there's this one little person who depended on me completely and I wanted to protect him. I don't know how to describe it, pero ganun yung feeling. I just know na my heart is really full and umaapaw pa siya if I see my baby laughing or doing things for the first time. Lalo na when he first said mama. Grabe talaga, para siyang music sa ears ko. Basta ang hirap talaga i-describe. If there's one thing this first year of motherhood has taught me, it's that you don't have to be a perfect mom. You just have to show up, learn as you go, and love your baby the best way you know. I admit the first year wasn't perfect. It's messy, exhausting, sometimes painful, but it's also beautiful and quite fulfilling. So, if you're a new mom watching this video and you're struggling right now, I hope you know that you're not alone. You're doing better than you think you are. So, here's to another year of learning, growing, and figuring out this whole motherhood thing together. Bye!